Hello everyone, welcome to Firmingle. Today we will try to answer the question, why are the Adanis raising a loan of $4.5 billion? This $4.5 billion loan that the Adanis are raising is one of the biggest loan-based fundraising in foreign currency done by any Indian corporate entity. Before we understand why the Adanis are raising the loan, let's understand more about the loan, its structures, and the banks that are expected to participate in the lending of these loans. Let's start off by understanding the structures of the loan. The proposed structure for the loan that the Adanis are raising include mezzanine financing, stock-backed bridge loans, senior debt facility for 18 months, and finally, a long-term bond or a loan. What do each of these structures mean? A mezzanine financing is a hybrid of debt and equity financing that gives the lenders the right to convert the debt to equity in case of a default. This means if the person taking the loan fails to repay the loan based on the agreed terms, the lenders have the right to convert the value of the debt to equity in the company to which the loan was provided. Next, a bridge loan. A bridge loan is a short-term loan used as a bridge for a person or a company before they can get a permanent loan. This allows the borrower to meet the current obligations by providing immediate cash flow. These loans are high interest rate loans, generally backed by collateral such as land or inventory. Next is senior debt. This is a type of debt that a company borrows, which will take the highest priority of payback in the company if in case the company goes bankrupt. All of these credit lines are being split between several overseas banks that are participating in the transaction. The expected amount raised from each of the loan structures are as follows. Senior debt facility will raise up to $3 billion. $1 billion will be raised through mezzanine finance. And finally, $500 million through bridge loan with a tenure of 1 to 3 years, which is to be repaid in cash. The top global banks that are involved in the discussions are BNP Paribas, Citibank, JP Morgan, Misho Bank, and a few other Middle Eastern-based lenders. Now that we understand the structures and some of the terms of the loan that the Adani Group is raising, let us understand why this loan is being raised. The loan proceeds are expected to be used to part finance the acquisition of Holcim's stakes in two listed companies, Ambuja Cement and ACC. The Adanis acquired these companies from Holcim at around $10.5 billion, which is around 81,000 crores in Indian rupees. Why did the Adanis acquire Ambuja and ACC cement companies in the first place? As we all know, the Adanis are into massive constructions through government tenders and other private developments of massive residential complexes and more. For all these current and future planned projects, cement is a definitive requirement to be able to complete the constructions of these projects. Hence, for this reason, the Adanis have purchased these large cement companies as a strategy to integrate backwards in their business. So, what do we understand by backward integration? Imagine a supply chain where the manufacturers supply product to the wholesalers, who in turn supply to the distributors, and the retailers get their product from these distributors. And ultimately, the product reaches the customers through these retailers. Now imagine a wholesaler buying the manufacturer's company who supplies the raw materials to these wholesalers. Now, the wholesaler becomes the manufacturer, and the price of the goods that the wholesaler receives considerably reduces as he is the owner of the manufacturing company. And hence, the manufacturing company will supply the wholesaler with materials without taking any profit on the goods or at a lower profit. The Adanis have a similar idea, where they have a lot of new construction projects coming up in cities such as Gurgaon, Ahmedabad, Mumbai, and Pune. This allows the Adanis to acquire the cement for these projects at a cheaper price than before, as the cement companies owned by the Adanis, namely Ambuja and ACC, will significantly reduce their profits only when supplying to the Adani's construction companies, and hence decreasing the price of their projects and increasing their overall sales. The Adanis also have other large-scale infrastructure projects in their scope, such as the Ganga Expressway, their Mumbai airport revamp, and other bids in Mumbai and Delhi railway revamp. They were also the highest bidder for the Tajpur deep sea port, which is again a massive infrastructure project that the Adanis are looking into. For all these projects, cement will be a major priority. And by taking this strategic step to acquire these cement businesses and ensuring that nearly 50% of the funding requirement to acquire these companies are debt, the Adani Group have reduced the risk of such a massive investment in the process of acquiring these companies. Thank you for watching this video. If you found this informative and helpful towards understanding various business strategies that are actively used in the market, please like and share this video. Also, don't forget to subscribe, as this will help us continue to create such videos that keep you informed.